Hello everybody! Today's week of Epic Games is all about Batman.
It's epic!
And we already covered the Arkham Batmans, so now we're gonna cover the Lego ones. There's so many Lego games already, and it seems to be the Batman logo quite popular because there are 3 of their games, all of them free right now on Epic Games, and we're gonna talk a little bit more about all of them. So let's start with the first one. The first one, Lego Batman, is quite old. It's 2008, and in this Lego Batman, the characters doesn't talk at all. But it was usual for the games, Lego games at that time.
This was before the talkie games.
Yeah. So this one is I would say it's a lot of characters with not much of a story because it jumps from one story to another. But you're playing with 2 people or 2 Lego characters,
yeah.
Batman and Robin. It will change later. You can acquire many more characters, really many more, and you can play it alone with the computer as playing as the other one, but it's so much better with the second one.
It is. This is really essential, and it's what all of the Lego games are made for, is to be played with 2 players. Even with that being said, some Lego games are better than others.
Definitely.
So this week you have 6 games for free that you get to keep from Epic, and the question is, which one are you going to play this weekend? So if it's not the Arkham games, Mikhail, do you think that it makes sense to start with the first Lego Batman game because it's the first in the story, but at the same time...
Not for me, because as I said, it's new, there's no talking, but from the second one, there are actually characters already talking, and the second one is open world system, so I like that one a lot better.
Yeah.
When I get the third one, they're talking again, but it's missions again. So the only one, the second one, is the open world system that you can actually drive the Batmobile or helicopter and other vehicles. That's great.
It really stands out from the other 3 games. It's almost a separate type of game. Suddenly, compared to the first one, you have voice acting. You're more engaged with the characters. I think the story is a bit more, makes more sense and is a bit more engaging also. But then they kind of take a lot of that away in the third one and make it much more linear. You have to go through things step by step, the way that the game imagines.
But there's more of the story in the third one too.
Yeah.
And there's a better graphic in each one of them is better and better graphic, but not so significantly because it's still Lego. It looks like Lego.
You're not playing a Lego game for the graphics. Let's probably it's still going to look like a Lego game, and that means blocks.
Yeah. I have to say, if you like Lego or Lego games, if you played some Lego games before and you liked it and haven't probably played some for some time, the Lego ones, you should try at least the second one and see if you like it. But if you don't like Batman, if you don't like Lego games and all, it's the same. So
our first question is, why did you click on this video if you didn't like Lego or Batman? But I would say if you're not a big fan of both of those, maybe these are not the games for you. I found them to be really enjoyable. The key, I think, is to play it with 2 people.
I agree.
Because then it's true, and maybe you'll get to this, there are a lot of annoying gameplay mechanics, especially in the third one. I found sometimes the puzzles can really get you stuck. I did have to look online sometimes to figure out what you're supposed to. Sometimes if you do the wrong thing, you actually have to kind of reload a saved game because you can't get out of the situation. All of these things are frustrating, but the thing is, if you're playing it as 2 people, that becomes something for you to try to overcome together. And so you're discussing, okay, what should we do now? Well, why don't you try this and move there? And okay, I'm doing this while you're doing that. And so all of that actually becomes more entertaining because you're doing it as a team. If you're going through that alone, it just becomes frustrating.
And let's say, because maybe not everybody knows, the Lego games you can play at the same time on the one screen. So this is not like 2-screen game. You can play it on one screen, and that's where the fun is.
Yeah.
Split screen. Well, it's not exactly, the screen is not split.
Right.
there's like one screen and you
Right.
play on it.
Yeah.
So I would say like if you are two people and you like Batman, try it. If you are like me, that Batman is fine. Lego not too much because you're an adult and you're just one person playing it.
Right.
No, not for me.
Then-
Not even the.
Then maybe this weekend the right thing to play is the Arkham series. It's
Yeah.
made for, it's a more adult game. I mean, that's why we have the Lego trilogy, because the Arkham series is plus 18, so they had to give a younger age
Yeah.
limit game as well. But I think that's the thing that I kind of like about Lego. I wouldn't play this for hundreds of hours and get really absorbed into the story and the world like I do some big RPGs, of course. But if you come home exhausted, your friend or your significant other just wants to hang out for a couple of hours and you want to smash things and collect bricks and kind of have some fun, it's a great game for that. Like,
I mean, we didn't say it's not all about Batman. From the second of the series, there's Marvel characters too, and lots of them. So you're not just gonna play Batman.
Right,
Lots
right.
of them.
So if you like that whole world, if you like superheroes, all of that, and you just want to have some fun with a buddy and chill out a little
Especially
bit.
if you have. If you don't,
Yeah.
I wouldn't recommend it.
So with a buddy, I think that you should play this game. At least give it a good chance and get into the gameplay dynamics, experiment with some of the different characters, and I think you would enjoy it.
Okay.
Do you think that they should play it?
I don't think so.
There we
Yes.
go.
Well,
So-
if you are a kid, yeah. But if you are like us,
Ouch.
I wouldn't play it because it's a kind of dumb. It's a little bit dumb.
A little bit dumb. Can we say simple?
Yeah, let's say
Okay,
it's too
all right,
simple for
thank
me.
you, thank
So
you,
not
yeah.
for me.
All right, so you have to make your own choice. Are you going to play the dumb, simple game like me, or are you going to play the more
The more
adult and
intensive?
difficult, challenging game like Arkham?
Yeah.
Make sure to watch our video about the Arkham trilogy also, so you can make your choice about this weekend.
And we have many more games to cover.
many more to come, and
So
many more.
see you in one of them.
Yeah.
See you.
Bye.
Whoever you are, be afraid. Be very afraid.
I am Brainiac, and I have need of your power rings.
Darling, we'd love to help, but it's not going to happen.
We must all work together.